Why, hello there, everyone. Random talk again, and I figured I'd do a quick video on the RMS Queen Mary, just doing some quick facts. But anyway, let's get into it. The RMS Queen Mary is a retired British ocean liner that sailed primarily on the North Atlantic Ocean from 1936 to 1967 for the Cunard White Star Line, and was built by John Brown and Company in Clydebank, Scotland. Queen Mary, along with the RMS Queen Elizabeth, were built as part of Cunard's planned two-ship weekly express service between Southampton, Cherbourg, and New York. The two ships were a British response to the express superliners built by German, Italian, and French companies in the late 1920s and early 1930s. Queen Mary sailed on her maiden voyage May 27th, 1936, and won the Blue I'll get it right here in just a second, Riband that August. She lost the title to the SS Normandy in 1937 and recaptured it in 1938, holding it until 1952, when it was taken by the new SS United States. With the outbreak of World War II, she was converted into a troop ship and ferried Allied soldiers during the conflict. Following the war, Queen Mary was refitted for passenger service, and along with Queen Elizabeth, commenced the two-ship transatlantic passenger service for which the two ships were initially built. The two ships dominated the transatlantic passenger transportation market until the dawn of the jet age in the late 50s, so basically air travel. By the late, by the mid 1960s, Queen Mary was aging and was operating at a loss. After several years of decreased profits for Cunard Line, Queen Mary was officially retired from service in 1967. She left Southampton for the last time on October 31st, 1967, and sailed to the port of Long Beach, California, in the U.S., where she was permanently moored and still is. The city of Long Beach bought the ship to serve as a tourist attraction featuring restaurants, a museum, and a hotel. The city contracted out management of the ship to various third-party firms over the years. It took back operational control in 2021, so last year, when the operator filed for bankruptcy, and it was found that extensive repairs were needed to keep the ship from sinking. The ship is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The National Trust for Historic Preservation has accepted Queen Mary as part of the Historic Hotels of America. Now to go over just the quick generalized facts. Her name is obviously the Queen Mary. Namesake, H.R.H. Queen Mary, consort of George V. Her owners from 1936 to 1949, Cunard White Star. From 1949 to 1967, Cunard Line. That was about the time that, after the Cunard White Star merger. I think Cunard just dropped the White Star name, so it just again became Cunard. And then from 1967 to present, City of Long Beach. Her port of registry is Liverpool, and her route would have been Southampton, New York, via Cherbourg. Normal transatlantic voyage, east and west bound. She was ordered on April 3rd, 1929. Let's see. Her yard number would have been 534. She was laid down on December 1st, 1930. Launched September 26, 1934. Sponsored by Queen Mary. Christened on September 26, 1934. Her maiden voyage would have been May 27th, 1936. Out of service or retired I think I mentioned it a minute ago, but just in case I didn't. December 9th, 1967. Her identification, it says here IMO, which I've mentioned that before, which is the International Maritime Organization number, 5287938. Her radio call sign, GBTT. The type of ship she was, ocean liner. Well, I guess I keep saying was, but I guess I should say is. I think I'm referring was as into when she was sailing, though she's not now, but, I mean, she's still around. Her gross register tonnage in 1936, says here, was 80,774. And then it says in 1947 would have been 81,237. She had a displacement of 77,400 long tons. What does it say about that? Also known as the imperial ton of, or displacement ton. Okay. Oh, what is this? Oh, length overall. That is length at water. Okay, so length overall, 1,019.4 feet. Length at the water line was 1,004 feet. And what's that? Length between perpendiculars, 995 feet. It was using some abbreviation. I didn't know what they were. Her beam, 118 feet. Height of 181 feet. A draught of 38 feet and 9 inches. 12 decks. And her installed power, it says here 24 Yarrow boilers. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yarrow. Her propulsion would have been 4 Parsons single reduction geared steam turbines, 4 shafts, 200,000 SHP. I think it's ship horsepower, steam horsepower. I don't know. 4, no, which would have been 150,000 kilowatt hours. I guess it's KW, lowercase k, capital W. Had a speed of 28.5 knots, which is 52.8 kilometers an hour, or 32.8 miles per hour. That was in service. Let's see. Achieved on... Oh, during her service. So this is on... This one I'm about to say is on her speed trials. Her speed trials would have been 32.84 knots, or 60.82 kilometers an hour, or 37.79 miles an hour. Her capacity was 2,140 passengers. Let's see, 776 first, 785 tourists, and 579 third. And she had a crew of 1,100. And that's pretty much all the quick facts for now on the RMS Queen Mary. Yeah, have a good rest of your night, rest of your day, wherever you may live, and we'll see you in the next one.